Can I see anything down the well, or is it just too deep to like, see anything?
Make me. No, we're gonna wait. You got some time before you have to make another check to see if you're gonna. Because that smell. Oh Jesus Christ! It is the worst thing you've ever smelled.
Probably stagnant.
Make me a spot hidden check. You're right next to the wall. You're comforting her. You're far enough away because you want to get away from the stench.
Oh.
So you're far enough away. You don't have to make any rolls. Did you make it? No. Okay. Yeah. You don't see anything out of place or anything. You look down in the well. It's super dark down there. The smell gets worse though the closer you get. Obviously, when you lean down over, it's just like.
Hella bodies.
What do you want to do? You'll be done vomiting very shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up and just go kind of read
Okay.
with them.
You could, yeah. If you walk over to them, the smell is not bad enough that you can just take it again. You're finished. Breakfast is gone. Breakfast and coffee. You are empty. You dry heave a couple times, and then how do you want to handle cleaning yourself up? You
I'd like
obviously
to
have.
think I got nothing on me because bend over and it's just on your mouth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe in your nose.
Yeah, you felt it coming.
Yeah.
But like, you want to wipe your mouth or anything? You have a handkerchief.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. She's cleaning herself up.
Sniffling.
Yeah, that's a terrible feeling. Anyway, so what do you guys want to do? The smell was horrific.
Anything interesting, Nigel?
Either one of you ladies know how to read Roman or Greek, some language like that?
I put the handkerchief over my nose and go to it.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. That's
know
Latin.
what language it
It
was.
is Latin,
Is it?
actually. Yeah.
Oh shit! I can make a tiny roll for it.
I will give you. Yes, I'll give you. I'll give you a Latin check first.
Okay.
You might be able to translate it without, though.
No.
No. Okay, so you don't get a. I'm going to give you the translation
Okay.
because it's pretty simple,
Okay.
but you don't get to check it. You're not learning anything
Okay, that's
from
fine.
this whole situation. It reads, "Enter ye now into the well of souls." Whatever that means.
I'm like that very confused.
I'm going to write this down in case I need a different translation later.
Ah. Enter ye now
Yes.
into the well of souls.
Can I share this information?
Yeah, what are you doing?
If you ask, I'm just like.
Are you standing there? You're starting to smell this shit through your handkerchief. That's how thick
What
it
does
is.
it say?
I'm gonna walk away from it because I can't see with all this.
As you turn to walk away,
Oh shit.
the ground starts to tremble violently, and a blood-curdling roar blasts forth from the depths of the well. It's not human, whatever that is. That didn't make a human noise.
Well,
As
of
you
course I
just
shoot around like what the fuck?
okay, you shoot around. What do you mean?
Because I was turning
You
away.
spin around. Yeah, you spin around, and then
Whoosh, whoosh.
the ground is shaking, and you hear this shriek come up from underneath, from the well. What do you do?
Quickly walk away from it.
Okay, you do. You back up and turn and,
Yeah.
and quickly get over by the trees where you two are standing. You saw this too.
And heard it.
Yes. It was terrifying. You got your. She pulls a gun out of her pocket.
I'm gonna pull my shotgun off my back.
Okay.
I'm just walking away back to the house.
You get to. Oh, and she just walks by you guys and just continues on by.
I'm just like,
Okay.
cool.
All right. Nothing else happens. There's
That's
no.
sweet.
Back
Weird.
away.
Okay, you're backing
Yeah, we're
away.
gonna go back.
Okay. You guys go back to the back of the house,
Yep.
or inside, or where do you want to go?
Go back to the end of the path, turn around.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go back
The
to
well
house.
looks normal. It doesn't look like anything.
I'm just stunned.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go back in the house.
Okay, you guys go back in the house. Where in the house? Do you want to go back up to your bedroom? You go into the foyer, I'm assuming.
Do you still want me to take pictures of this godforsaken?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
You've got your hands full, honey. That thing back there was Latin, and it said something about into the well of souls, and I don't even know what that means. Then after that, I'm done. I'm done with that well. I'm
Enter
not
ye
going back
now
there.
into the well of souls.
Okay.
You'd remember that. That's kind of stuck. Yeah, okay.
I might paraphrase it a little.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
I'm just going back
I'm
in.
waiting for y'all. Right now, it's all in your hands.
Yeah.
I'm going back up to the master bedroom.
Okay, Virgil's up there sleeping.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna check on
He's snoring really loudly.
He's still alive,
It's like,
though.
you're like, how are the panes that are still in there not breaking from this noise? Because you can hear it down in the foyer. As you're going up the stairs, you hear this roar from upstairs. I'm sure that's just Virgil freaking snoring.
It's slightly comforting.
You hear the ghost crying in the room because it's so loud. Oh my gosh, he's snoring.
Usually he's not in the same room with you, so you've never heard him snore before. That's a lot of shit.
I'm just like,
Why is he not waking himself up?
Well, I guess I'm gonna start setting up for pictures.
Okay. So you're grabbing your good camera, which is still upstairs, and flash. Where do you want to go?
I guess I'll take pictures of the front first.
Like
No,
inside?
outside.
Oh, outside. Okay, you don't need a flash for that.
Yeah. But
So,
still
you got the good camera. She's grabbing her equipment and just goes right out the room without a word.
I go take a shower wherever.
A
If
shower?
I can, or like a
Well, I
bath.
asked him if he still wanted pictures. He said, yeah, why not? So I'm like, okay.
I go in
I can
there.
do
There's
that.
a bathtub in there, in the bathroom. There's
check for running water.
Would I have already told him about the water though?
She wasn't there, you never mentioned to her.
Oh, yeah.
There's a pump that that drains into like a sink,
Okay.
and there's like a tap on that you could just pour water out, which probably what they did was they pump into the sink, let it go into a bucket, and fill up the tub, or heat it somewhere and then bring it back and fill up the tub from there.
Then I just wash my face.
Okay, you start pumping, and pump, and finally water comes and it's cool and clear, but this smell comes from it. This horrible smell, which actually reminds you of that stink that made you sick earlier before. So I need another content spot. It smells just like that smell from the well.
Okay.
Alright, it's not as bad. It's not
I'm
nearly
empty.
as strong as the well smell, okay? But it's like, oh shit, I don't want to touch that stuff.
I'm just like,
There's something you can't take full estate.
Anyway, so you're doing that. That'll take you a few minutes to get going and everything. What do you want to do during this while they're gone?
I'm gonna go check out that staircase that I went up. The one that the spider.
So the
Spider
dinner
stairs?
party.
Alright.
There.
I leave the
Oh,
bathroom.
wait a minute. While you're working,
Yeah.
you see movement out of the corner of your eye.
So they're all like, God damn.
And you look into the mirror, because it's like right in front of you as you're pumping.
Oh.
And your face is not there, it's a skull. Make me a sanity check.
I was gonna say, like-
Back to that. Make me a sanity check.
I've done much good for that.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I'm a 10.
Alright, you're nonplussed.
I'm just like, huh.
And then it fades away and your face is there.
Must be my eyes.
Okay, and you finish dealing with your dealing. You're heading outside. Backstairs.
Spider stairs.
Yeah,
Clogged with spider web.
Yeah, Chris.
How are you getting up this thing? I mean, you're just like it's full of fucking spider webs. There's a ton of fucking spider webs.
Just
in
kind
here.
of taking that axe and just kind of like
Oh yeah, okay.
moving it
Yeah,
through
using
just
the
where
axe
it's
to
kind
move
of
it.
like because it's
Right.
long. I could
Okay.
like mess with get the webs out of the way.
Move.
It looks like there's a figure at the end, towards the top, but it's all like wrapped up and hanging, and you realize it looks like that there's a corpse hanging helplessly in a mass of webs,
Cute.
with thick, bloated spiders crawling
Ew.
through it and over it, into it. Make a sanity check.
Ah.
It's like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
ah!
you're not getting out of that one.
Made it.
You made it? Okay, you're fine. And then it just fades away.
Oh, it disappeared.
Cute. Man, Brittany's
What are you
so
doing?
fucking
You
sus.
stopped when you saw this. You're just like,
I'm just gonna like pause for a second. I'm just gonna keep going.
okay, make me a luck check.
Your cousin's a dick.
Hey, made it.
Made it, okay. You get up to the top. The steps actually go up to a trap door at the very end. Like literally, you're gonna have to open the trap door in order to continue up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And it's kind of an angled trap door. So the steps come up like this, and the trap door is kind of like this angle. And there's a handle on it. No latch or anything like that.
I'm gonna pull my shotgun out and like kind of nudge the door.
Okay, so you're gonna put the axe down
Yeah.
and just have the shotgun in your hands.
Yeah, and then just kind of nudge the door.
It's heavy. It's a heavy door.
Yeah.
But you do manage to get open, and then you're almost blinded by the sunlight that's coming through.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
nice.
roll. Let's see what the weather does at this point. Oh,
It's raining.
It's a little rain.
it's been overcast this morning then. It's still very bright, and you start hearing patter, 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 patter.
Sunshine.
As well, no, it's been cloudy
Oh,
this
it's
morning,
not. Okay.
but you're still starting patter 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 as rain comes down.
I'm not heading outside.
Okay, yeah, you just got outside and gotten your camera set up when tip tip
Yeah.
tip 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 it starts to come down. So you could grab your shit and get back in the house. Okay. You push it open. It actually opens like. So here's steps. Here's this trap door. Okay, you got this. And it opens like this.
Oh, yeah.
And it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy opening it up.
Oh, so this is one of those trapdoors that you like open and you put like a little stick up to like prop it
Probably,
open.
or
Okay.
just close it behind you. It's hard to tell. You don't see any sticks or anything. You could probably use the axe,
The spider web covered axe.
but it's obviously leading outside.
Obviously leading up.
So what do you want to do? You've got it open. However far you want to open
Can
it.
I like see anything around? Does it just lead onto the roof, or is it just?
You have to go up a little further to see.
I'll go up maybe another step. or
Okay.
so, just kind
You
of
can.
up.
You're pushing up on it. It does open onto the roof. One of the reasons it's probably heavy is there's shingles.
Yeah.
From this part of the roof, you can see a lot of shingles. A few shingles are missing. It looks like it's on kind of the edge of the roof because you're right here where it opens up, and you've got the edge of the roof right here. Although this sticks out, and there's like a flat space where the library obviously is, and then there's another extension over here for the den.
Yeah.
And you're right here in the corner of the house. If you like, say you fell off the roof, if you fell this way or this way, you'd still end up on the roof of one of these two portions of the house.
Oh, okay.
And then it kind of goes up, it tapers out towards the center, obviously. And again, you realize there's no latch on this thing because once you let it go, it's just going to automatically close itself, and it's going to be held down just by gravity.
Yeah. But I don't see anything on either one of the roofs. Like.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can look over this direction
Yeah.
because, like I said, it opens like that.
Yeah.
And you can see kind of the roof this way. It goes pretty far. A couple chimneys are sticking up. You got your chimney for your living room back here. You're guessing there's another chimney that comes up from the front room. I believe there was a fireplace in there, but I could be mistaken. That's what you can see. But yeah, this opens. It's just a way to get onto the roof, probably for repairs.
Okay, I'm just gonna head back down. And
Okay.
close the-
Yeah, it closes. I mean, it's going to close itself as soon as you let go of it, or as soon as you let it down.
Yeah.
You climb back down. These stairs creak like crazy. The wood actually feels like it gives a little bit. You know what I mean? So this is not very well constructed. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna head back downstairs.
Okay. You find Miss Fairfield in the foyer. Do you want to start taking pictures there inside then? Okay. She's setting up her rig, her camera equipment.
Okay,
She's taking a photograph probably of the. You still have that little tiny vase there, and then there's this very elegant, one-time elegant staircase going up. And there's probably a couple places you could actually get so you can see the chandelier that hangs down from the.
Isn't he coming down the stairs?
Yeah, he's walking down the
Oh,
stairs.
pose for me.
Pose.
I mean, it is his house.
Just gonna like, I guess, just kind of shake my head and I guess go along with it.
How do you pose?
Just. Exactly.
No.
Probably like just a hand on a rail, like I'm just walking downstairs.
Oh, like, this is my home. It's elegant. Blah, blah, blah.
Is it your home, though?
No. He doesn't like me up here.
So you start to come down the stairs.
Practicing my grand staircase.
There is a blinding flash of light. Whoosh.
Wow.
Yeah, you think that picture will turn out pretty well.
I'm happy.
You're like, yeah. My first good picture.
You're blinking. Yeah.
No.
No, you
Okay.
should go to Hopper. Here you go.
So you got a nice picture of the foyer, you think. Are you only taking one, or are you going to take duplicates of everything?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
For like the main part street, but for
Okay.
like some of like the little ones maybe.
Are you going to want him to stay on the stairs while you take 3
No.
pictures? Okay. So the other 2 pictures are just the staircase.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Where did you say you went? Oh, you're in the bathroom. You're done there, man. You're not bathing in
I
this
walked
water.
out.
Even boiling this, you don't know what the hell.
Did I catch him by the time I walked out? Because I'm pretty sure I just walked in.
Sure.
Turned up.
You see him. You see him pass through this doorway and disappear into this front area of the house as you're leaving the bath. How about that? That puts him on the steps to get his picture taken, and you can arrive right after that if you want to try to get over there where he is.
You
Virgil's
made
still
my
snoring,
second
right?
picture.
Yes, you peek into the master bedroom, and Virgil is still asleep. he stayed up all night. He's exhausted. He's probably going to sleep for hours unless somebody wakes him.
Yeah. I don't want to wake him, but I don't like him being normal. But I'm just gonna go downstairs.
Okay. How are you getting there? Are you going through the room and down, or are you going to go back to the hallway and down?
We'll go back to the hallway.
Okay. You go back to the hallway, you get about to these doors, you're about to go through, and you hear what sounds like a whisper. And you go back this way.
Can I just ignore it and keep going?
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I'm tired of this house
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
And you just walk through the doors and head for the
I'm
stairwell.
already kind of used to this house being
You're
weird.
used to it. Okay.
Being weird
Fair
after
enough,
everything. I'm
fair
just
You
like,
see a skull in the mirror.
yeah, really?
She was kind of like that, like, what?
I'm
And
just
then it
like,
turned into your face, and you're just like,
that's
my imagination. You could hear patter of the of rain on the roof, and you find them down in the foyer. She's she's coming down the stairs. You give her flash powder. You're almost done. Wait. I need this much. Foosh!
I'm kind of like,
There's a flash of light.
it's not the first time I've had my picture taken.
Spot hiddens for the two of you.
Shit.
Wait for who?
These two. Not you.
No, I'm blinded.
Yeah, you're blinded in your.
I'm just like,
No.
Okay, you're watching. There's a flash of light. Her shadow, he put a shadow on the wall. Her shadow is this massive hulking shape that's behind her and seems to be reaching towards her
In just like an instant.
in just an instant. And then you're like, and it's just gone because it was the flash that threw the huge shadow over her. Okay,
That's why Spot
you don't
Hidden
notice
has to
this.
be so good.
You didn't notice that because you're like, how much is that damn base worth? Or whatever. I gotta get that packed up to sell. It's really pretty.
I guess when I regain my sight, I just keep going down the stairs.
Give me a scanning check.
Do I notice her? Spot?
It's not gonna cost you anything, but that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Do I notice
How do you
that?
react?
Yeah. Okay.
Suzanna, please come downstairs.
I was going to, so I just walk downstairs.
Yeah. You can do a spot hidden if you want. Okay, she seems kind of disturbed by something. You don't know what.
Miss Fairfield, are you alright? Miss Fairfield.
I think.
I doubt that's a look
I
on her
thi-
face.
Yeah.
What? With the pops out of her
The
mouth?
smile. No, on her face.
Oh, gotcha, okay.
I think this house is doing something.
I think I understand. Nigel, are you sure you want this house?
Oh. Bloody hell no.
Well, I hope you sell it soon because I'm coming back here.
What are you guys gonna do?
I was gonna go check out the dining room after I came downstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never been over there.
I never did look at the.
I'm not going
There's that painting. Yeah, there's a painting.
Well, you walked through it.
Well, yeah.
You guys walked by it, but it was like boom,
Yeah.
flat
I
down.
walked through it.
I
So
mean,
you're going to the dining room. Where do you want to go, Ashton?
I'm starting to set up.
Front room. Okay.
I'll go to the front room with her. I'm not going back
You're going with
there.
her. Oh yeah, you didn't like that dining room. Front room we'll deal with real quick.
Okay.
Oriental carpet, several rickety but serviceable chairs. Nobody's touched any of this stuff yet. There is a silent grandfather clock and a sturdy fireplace. So there is a fireplace. I'm gonna say the fireplace is here on that. Damn it.
That's, yeah. Maybe there's two. I mean,
There we go.
that's pretty common. And it's master bedroom, so it makes sense.
It probably has a little fireplace in it that's probably connected to the downstairs fireplace.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to take pictures of? And then we'll deal with Nigel in a moment.
I want to be like here to take a picture.
Like the whole room?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I'd say the grandfather clock is probably here.
Get a good wide shot.
And then you've got quite a bit of furniture in this room as well. Like it looks really like once upon a time it's probably very nice furniture. Now it's covered in so much dust it's hard to tell what even the pattern is. So you're setting up in the corner. Miss Suzanna, you can make me a spot hidden. Okay. You're standing there kind of watching her and looking around the room. It was probably once a very elegant room. You have one kind of like this in your own house. And then you notice that the pendulum on the grandfather clock is swinging.
Was it not before?
You don't know. You've never been in this room.
I just find it a normal clock, I guess.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I never noticed that it wasn't swinging at one
Okay.
point, then I'm just gonna be like,
She gets
okay.
finished setting up her rig, gets the flash powder set up, poured in, looks through, and you look over and it's not swinging anymore. It's just still. And whoosh. Make me just maybe one photography check per room. How about that? You're taking like 3 pictures per room, so we'll say 1 per room.
O2.
O2. So the foyer,
That
is,
one's
those are
big.
fine. And you can check photography, and then you can check for each room. You just do 1 check to see if you got a good shot for each room. So you might want to just put a note, make notes or something. Do you have some paper? Would you like some?
Sticky notes.
Sticky notes.
Sticky notes.
You guys
Yeah,
should
it's
each have,
sticky
you should
notes.
each have a notebook that you keep all your notes in. Uh-huh. That's a thing. Anyway, so you got a good picture of the foyer, a good picture of the front room. And then you can just keep track of which ones are good. If you fail checks, what we're going to say is you're taking like 3 pictures of each room. If you make the first one, you're going to make them all. If you fail one, you can keep checking to see if you've got at least one good one. How about that? We're not going to like get super anal retentive about this. Dining room. Have you heard my description of the dining room?
Wouldn't hurt to hear.
Okay, the centerpiece of the chamber is a large cobweb-shrouded table set with 13 chairs in a similar state. There was a large pane that was obviously over this back door.
Was.
Now it's laying face down flat on the ground.
I probably remember that part.
Yeah, you guys walked through here briefly before. There's a lacquered cabinet back in this corner. It's got glass, it's got glass on the.
It's a china cabinet.
Yeah, it's a china. And it looks like there's cracked china within it, quite a bit. Some of it might still be good. What you can see is got a lot of cracks in it. This stuff's obviously old, probably 100 years old.
I was upset over it. No, the good Chad.
What you want to do? So you got face down painting, table, china cabinet.
I'm gonna go look close to the china cabinet.
Broken windows.
Because I'm still looking for valuable stuff that I could possibly salvage
Okay.
from this place.
Yeah, you open up the china cabinet. Some of the china is in decent shape. You could probably sell it or keep it. Others are cracked and wrecked. You hear like a scratching noise.
From inside the cabinet.
No, it's behind you.
Yeah, sure. Let's look at whatever's doing that.
You don't see anything. It seems to be coming from underneath the picture.
I think I'll stomp on the picture.
You'll stomp on it.
Stomp on the picture.
Boom. Okay.
Shut
Dust flies out. The scratching noise stops.
Man, it's like the juice pop commercials.
You 2 guys can make a listen check just so you hear him stomping around somewhere in the house. Quincy ain't gonna hear it. He's out.
Let me get there. Listen
Oh, wait,
check.
no.
Miss
Just
Fairfield,
failed.
you did fail. Okay, so
By
you're
one.
busy.
Yeah.
Listen check.
Makes
See
sense.
if you hear like.
Nope.
All right, you guys are oblivious.
I thought
I
it
heard
was
anything.
So stomp dust everywhere.
I'm
And
distracted by
scratching
this
stops.
weird ass.
And what?
And scratching stops.
Scratching did stop. Something goes flying by your shoulder though. One of the pieces of china smashes against the wall
Respect it.
over here. Like it flies right over your shoulder, barely misses your ear, and just shatters against the wall.
Was it one of the good pieces?
You'd have to actually go back and
I'm
look.
gonna go back and look at the china cabinet.
Yes, it was one of the good pieces of china. Just busted.
Damn close.
You little bitch.
That was weird. Okay, keep
That was
that in
weird.
mind. The fuck just happened?
I'm gonna flip the painting over and look at it.
Okay. There's a man's face, a stern-looking man. He's got a big, very distinctive-looking ring on his finger. It's got like kind of a dark greenish stone in it that might be on his. It's on his left hand. Maybe it's an engagement ring, a wedding ring. But it's weird. It doesn't look like a regular wedding ring. Yeah. It's got dust all over it. It's very dirty and dusty. There's no kind of plaque or anything to identify who it is.
No. I'm gonna dust it off a bit.
Okay. You dust it off.
Is the space above the door like somewhere I can actually reach easily?
This voice sounds like it's right behind you.
Just look around behind me.
There's nobody there. and then it stops.
Shut the fuck
You do me a sanity check.
up. Ah, no.
Okay. You lose a point of sanity. There's nobody there. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing. And then the voice, but you don't hear anything else.
This is why I didn't go back in the dining room.
Shh. Why, Jew?
I'm just
You're
saying.
busy. Where do you want to go next, Nigel?
Nope.
Or what do you want to do next, actually? You're still in the dining room.
I'm just gonna prop the painting up on, I guess, the wall over
Like
here.
against the wall? Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
over
I'm-
by the broken china.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cover the china up with it, just like the painting in front
Okay.
of it. They just cover
Painting's
it
just
up.
leaning up against the wall, looking at you like, he looks mad. He's like,
Stop me.
That looks like a pout.
He's out.
He's like, ugh.
he just looks angry.
You were supposed to hang me back up.
He looks like he's
I'm gonna go into the kitchen because I've been there yet.
Oh yeah, the kitchen. We'll
Yeah.
deal with you with the kitchen, and then we'll move back to the ladies, see where they're heading next. There's a long cold wood burning stove here, unburned wood, still in its chamber. A rusted water pump, the usual kitchen furnishings, you know, there's cupboards. There's no like cupboards up on the walls. All the cupboards are down, like lower cupboards and cabinets. Single set of dishes lies unwashed in the bottom of the dusty heap.
It's gross.
Sink. Where did that? And then you can see the other doors to the room. You recognize this one is probably the pantry that Miss Suzanna mentioned to you before. You guys gave each other kind of like an overview of what you found. Found a kitchen, there's a pantry, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This door to the
Sure.
back hallway is open. You can see that this leads to this back hallway.
So I told you
Some
the
light.
painting.
You can hear
fell
the
while I was in there.
pitter-patter of rain coming down. You can see
Please
it.
stop on it.
A hot breeze blows in through the broken window.
Yeah.
Shut up! Scratchy painting, I hate you.
I'm gonna go check out the water pump. See
Okay,
if it actually works.
let's see
And if the water's actually useful. Probably.
kitchen water pump. Yeah, it takes a long time. But finally water starts to come out and it does have that same smell. Give me an idea check.
Has that same smell or doesn't?
It has the same smell as by the well. You know what? These pumps are probably all hooked to that well. So this water is not just swamp water that's being pumped in. Whatever is making that well stink like rotten, gross whatever is also why the water stinks in this place too.
So perhaps it's just like.
That's okay.
Alright.
He made the idea check. You can have a check later, or you can tell him once you find it. Give me one more. Give me a direction you're gonna head before I, or a thing you want to start to do before I jump to the ladies.
I'm gonna go check out the
when I
pantry.
use the bathroom water.
Yeah, I'll give you one. You can give an idea. Give an idea check. That's fair.
No.
So that works. You,
Okay.
you didn't think about it,
No.
or
I was like,
you
damn,
didn't
it
make the
smells that
connection
bottle.
then. If he brings it up again, you can automatically make the connection since you thought of it yourself. Okay. But when you were just up in the bathroom, you're just like,
Yeah.
you were too like freaked out. It was like, because that smell made you so sick before that all you were like was like, oh god, okay, let's move on. Just moving on.
It's still in the nose.
All right. So what?
I'm gonna head to the pantry. Just
Okay.
check
So
it out.
you go and you open up the door to the pantry. We're gonna jump back to the ladies. You finished in the front room. You think you've got 3 good, decent pictures, or at least one of those 3 is probably good. Now what?
There.
Living room.
I'm just following.
Okay.
I'm
You
s-
are just
I'm
following.
spooked.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Play that up.
Yeah.
Is your character smoking again?
Yeah.
She
No, you
could've
probably
run
left
us.
it upstairs.
She's-
Upstairs.
Oh, you did leave your cigarettes upstairs. Okay.
I'm probably just chewing on my nail right now. Very
Okay, so you're
irritated.
chewing on a nail. I like that.
I
That's
just
awesome.
don't. I just don't want to like go alone. and
As
go,
soon as
okay.
she packs up, you just stand there waiting for her to pack up then, right? And then once she starts moving, you're just right behind her. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Living room, is that what you said? Living room, right? Yes, the beautifully carved fireplace. That thing is creepy as shit.
Wait, fireplace?
Yeah, because
Oh, the fucking painting? I mean,
there's
pictures?
faces. All the stones have been carved to be like faces, gargoyles. It's really well done.
What a weird
I mentioned
man.
this before when you guys were in there. You might have been focused on the photographs, so you didn't really notice it. But I did mention that. Yeah, it's gothic-y, hideous kind of look to you.
And I feel like that now.
You make a good photograph. You see it now. It's like, what the fuck?
I look back at the fireplace with that footprint.
It's huge too. It's like 12 feet across. This is a huge. Oh, yeah. You look at the fireplace with the footprint. Maybe another spot hidden for that.
Cool. Yeah.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I did.
You did make it?
Yeah. 64
That
out of
doesn't look like a
75.
real. That's not. You don't. That's not a footprint. That's just the way that the ashes are kind of weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just like.
Okay. Check it if you haven't already checked
Oh,
that.
I did.
Did you check photography?
I have a hot
Okay.
spot hit.
Make me another spot hidden while you're over there by the fireplace.
Oh,
What do you want to photograph?
Yeah.
Fireplace is a definite possibility.
I see the picture.
You saw the pictures, but oh wait, did you make it a half?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I basically.
She's over there fiddling with the fireplace. What do you want to take pictures of?
Yeah, I want like.
And the fireplace in this one's gonna be like right between the lines.
Yeah, I kind of want like a wide shot from here, and
Okay.
then maybe like one of just the fireplace.
Okay, you're setting up. You're still over by the fireplace with Suzanne.
Yeah. I was looking for the footprint. It was out there. I'm like, phew.
One of the faces turns and looks at you. It's the ugliest gargoyle.
What? Oh, the picture
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
gargoyle?
No, the gargoyle, not the pictures.
Oh.
You were at the pictures and you saw movement and you're like, the hell? And there's like a gargoyle on either side. And one of them, I think it's a gargoyle. Hold on. Yeah. One of them went
I
like
make a
that.
panic noise.
And make me a panic noise?
Yeah.
Do it. Go ahead.
I'm just like,
Okay,
and I'm
without the
just
laughter.
like backing out.
And she starts backing up. Make
just
make a
weird.
sanity check.
Yeah, okay.
Did you make it?
Yeah, I got 60 out of
You made it. Okay, you just made it. It's disturbing, but it's not like soul racking.
Yeah.
You look up and see she is backing away from the fireplace. Backing away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I still see
With a terrified look on her face. It's looking right at you think. Make a spot hidden. And then make me another spot hidden.
Okay.
At half, sorry. For
Oh.
you.
Oh,
You get
shit,
normal.
16.
You made it?
Yeah, I have.
One of the gargoyles looks like it's looking directly at her for a moment, and then it's not.
Oh.
So it's like kind of like that is the kind of impression that you get that because they're both looking straight ahead. You notice the gargoyle's not looking at you anymore, but it is like turned slightly, so it's not the one on your left is just a gargoyle face, like you know. The one on, well, you know, they're gargoyles. They're like monstrous. The one on the right is actually kind of like that. Its head is actually kind of tipped. It doesn't look like it's alive anymore. Before it was like, okay, here's you were upstanding, and it was like,
Well, since everything
and then
is
as you walked away, it was like this. But then when you blink, and all of a sudden it's just like tipped slightly to one side, as opposed to the other one is straight up.
It's
You know what I mean?
my
Does that make
shotgun on my
sense?
back.
I don't think, does your shotgun have a strap?
I would think.
Most shotguns don't. You can if you want, most don't. You don't
Thought I
usually
had a
strap
strap
a
the whole
shotgun.
time.
You can have a strap. You can have
I
it.
got
So
that just because he.
you're good because you actually said you had one.
Yeah.
I'll let you have one if you want.
I
It's
just
not
always thought of it
normal.
having a strap.
Okay, so we're gonna say it does have a strap. Okay, so your shotgun's on your back. There you
Okay.
go. No, that's okay. It's just not a normal. It's not like double barrels don't. Maybe a pump would have a strap. But not
Maybe
this
she
strap.
wanted a strap so she didn't have to carry it. I don't
Fair
know.
enough. So it's on your back, and so that other head, like I said, so you're looking at the fireplace.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
this. Just odd. It strikes you as out of place. You know what I mean?
I poke at it.
She's drawing her gun.
I don't like this
That's
at
it.
all.
Tap tap. It's stone. You know, you get that tink tink from metal on stone.
Miss Suzanna, are you alright?
I need to get out of this room. Oh,
It just looks like it's crooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like it's alive or leering at you or anything. Just like it's crooked.
It doesn't move at all when I tapped it.
No, not at all. There was a tink tink of like metal on stone. It didn't move at all. Like didn't blink or anything. Like get off me, bitch. You know what I mean? It didn't do
Expecting it to,
anything.
like fall apart or
No,
something.
no. It just doesn't do anything. But it just looks. It's not.
It's just.
It's
crooked.
not. Yes, it's crooked, which is weird. This is art. It's horrific, nasty ass
I'm gonna assume it's
gothic
old,
art.
and then I'm gonna go out to the hallway
Okay.
and just.
You walk away.
I
You're
can't.
gonna get your photographs. Okay. Give me one more spot hidden in half.
Get a glamorous photo.
Nope. Okay. You got your photos from across the room. Do you want to take close-ups of this thing? Fireplace itself. Oh, make it photography. All right. So you got three. That's the overview of the room. Do you want to get pictures of the actual fireplace itself?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me another spot hidden at half. Nope. Okay. You set up. You take. Do me a photography.
Oh.
Okay. Do me a second one. We're gonna give you lots of chances. You're a good photographer, so most
Yes.
likely, yeah. Okay. So the other two are probably great. So you got decent pictures. You got a good living room picture, good fireplace picture. Living room fireplace picture. You're standing in the hallway, jonesing for a cigarette.
Chewing on the
So
middle.
fucking bad. You want a cigarette so bad. Oh god. It's like your whole body's like, whoa, I need a cigarette. Okay.
Eventually I just give in and go
She's
upstairs.
taking so many damn pictures and taking so long. Okay, that's how you're feeling about this whole situation.
Can I make
What's
an
my
intention?
Okay.
No.
You're setting. You're putting your shit away. You're packing up to go to the next location.
Mm.
When you hear like this keening, like coming from the fireplace.
Picture.
You can hear that too, actually.
Really?
It's like from across the room. You think it's her. Her back's to you. It's like she's crying or something. You hear it right there. It's right coming from the fireplace.
Miss Fairfield, we need to get out of this
Maybe
room.
the spot hit in the half. We need to get out of this room. You've gone crazy. Stop taking
I'm
fucking
pacing
pictures.
outside the
Yes.
door.
You finally made it. That's when you notice one head is at a weird angle. You're surprised you didn't notice it before. It's fairly subtle.
Swear to God, these things flop.
Artistic choice.
Could be.
That's
Yeah, it looks like it's actually it looks like it's crooked. Is what it looks like.
I just thought it was just because it's old.
You thought it was old. What do you want to do? Anything? You finished. You
I
just
want to
finished.
try and
packing.
like maybe push it back into place.
There's
like,
a
maybe it's
grinding
loose.
noise that comes from the back of the fireplace as you push it back. It like pivots very easily. You're.
I can hear that.
You'll have to make a listen check. You're all the way. I'm assuming you're all the way out here in the corridor, right?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
like
fuck
pacing.
this room.
I'm pacing.
Okay. So that's what happens. What do you do?
8 of 14.
Like,
Sweet.
You heard that, like a stone on stone grinding noise.
My head's gonna shoot her way.
She's going over and she like is messing with the fireplace.
It sounded like the back of the fireplace?
Yeah, it sounded like it came from the. Yeah, it sounded like it came from like the back wall of the fireplace. When you tipped it, so it's upright now,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's correct position.
Push on it?
Nothing happens.
Pull on it?
Nothing happens.
Slide it.
Nothing happens.
I'm watching her.
I mean, you turned it before. You did
Yeah.
this. All you did was this. You know
And
what
then
I
I
mean?
heard that sound. No, I mean I'm not pushing the girl. I'm pushing the fireplace.
Oh, you're back and pushing
Yeah.
the fireplace. Yeah, it seems solid back there.
Wait, like inside the fireplace?
Yeah, she's actually on her hands and knees, messing around inside this. Well, it's a giant fireplace. So it's 12 feet wide. It's probably 4 foot tall. So you're on your knees. You're on your hands and
Yeah.
knees, but you're down on your knees, and she's like fiddling around in the back of the fireplace.
I'm just in the doorway showing my nail gun still in my hand.
Okay, you're just,
I'm just like,
the fuck is she doing? Right?
I'm just watching her. I mean, she did something with the gargoyle head. I saw that.
You saw her messing on the same side as the.
Do I see it's up right now?
I'm gonna need a spot in at 1/4.
Really?
It's all the way across the room.
Mm.
No, I'll give you half. I'll give you half to see if you notice that it looks like it's straight up now. But it is across the room. You're not standing right there. You don't see any difference in the fireplace. But like I said, you're probably a good 15 feet away. So you're not finding anything. One listen check. Give me a listen check. There's a hollow spot when you tap on these bricks, this stonework in the back of the fireplace. It sounds like it's. This is solid. This is hollow right in the middle. This is solid.
Is the brick loose?
No, no.
I'm gonna call Miss Suzanna over.
What do you do?
Hesitate to go over.
Okay. Okay.
I'm like so.
And I'll
hard.
show her the hollow knives.
Okay. It's on the back wall of the fireplace.
I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
I'm
Give
just
me
like,
the spot
that's weird.
hidden at half.
No,
Huh? It's subtle.
I didn't even get a spot hidden.
What are you guys doing? You didn't even get spot hidden. You're just like, I need a cigarette. That's
No,
all you can
I'm just
think of
watching.
right now.
I'm too intent. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
I want to tilt the gargoyle head back and then put it back straight.
You tilt it back, and you hear the grinding noise as it starts as you're tilting it. It's like coming from the back of the fireplace.
Yeah.
And I watch you. I'm trying to put it back.
Then it goes.
Sounds like a mechanism.
You can hear that too. It's really obvious when you guys are standing right next to the fireplace.
Is it up? Is it right up now? It's like
Yeah.
where it should be.
Yes, you saw her go to that gargoyle head that was like this before, but it's normal, and she did this, and then this. She moved it just slightly, and then moved it back. And you guys hear grind. What's that mean? You're gonna have to describe it.
I'm just like
Here,
pushing the
there
head
you go.
sideways.
What are you doing? Keep pushing it?
Yeah,
How
it's
far do
like-
you push it?
Just it goes all the
You
way.
see a little panel opening up as the gargoyle head turns at like 90 degrees.
I'm just like, huh.
And that's as far as it'll go.
Really?
Yeah, the panel's open
Oh.
in the back of the fireplace, and it looks like there is a black robe lying in a shallow niche. There is a chalice made of some kind of a black metal. Yeah, and there appears to be some kind of inscription on the chalice.
I don't touch it.
That's fine. Then don't do anything. You just look.
No, I'm just looking at her expectantly, like,
Okay.
what do you do?
I'll grab the chalice.
Okay. There's some writing on it. You can't read it. It's Roman numerals, but it's not English.
Can I read it?
It's Latin. You recognize the Latin.
I'm just like,
Make a Latin check. I'm going to give it to you regardless. But again,
Okay.
you're not learning anything from it.
no.
No.
Barely. Barely, I mean, like.
Behold, the sleeper wakens and rises from the deep. Oh wait, there's a ring in there too. The check's made of the same material as the chalice. Oh, and a thick book.
I think
I wish this damn thing would actually...
the book's
There's this and this. Next paragraph. Oh yeah, there's also this.
I'm gonna take the book.
The book just
So
materialized.
basically,
Oh.
what you were saying was it meant, let's just say I was saying it as I was reading them.
Okay, she read it out loud, and then that's when you notice the ring and the book.
The sleeper.
The sleeper.
Alright,
Sleeper.
book, ring, chalice is in your hand, ring is in your... Oh wait, no, you have the chalice at the moment.
Yeah.
And robes. And a robe. Another black robe.
Is the rope like folded so like the front's
Mhm.
at the top? Is like there the hole like from the other ones?
No. No hole in
Okay.
this one.
Oh.
Alright, but I'm gonna take the book and open it.
Okay.
It's
It's got pages and pages of ancient glyphs, pentagrams, triangles, and other assorted symbols. Let me see your character sheets. I'm trying to help people not use
Yeah,
player knowledge. Okay. Make me a roll.
Alright.
You're doing better. You are doing better. I
I know. 99.
99! This is devil shit!
Is that kind of no? That's not a critical fail, but it's almost.
Yeah, it's a 99 critical.
Is it? This is devil ass shit.
Yeah. You at some point in your life went to church. Your mom
Yeah.
named you. This is the devil. You don't have to be like, burn it, but you know what
Yeah.
it is. This is the devil.
Yeah.
This is the shit that they warned you about in
What?
Catholic
Did you
school
say
or
that?
whatever. No. I'm throwing. This is all going through her head.
Yeah.
She gets to decide what she says. This is the devil. Flinging across the
Running
room.
across the ring, cross yourself.
It's like
Yeah. I don't know what is your character? Is
I'm
your
gonna kinda-
character religious?
a little bit, yeah.
Does she go to church on Sunday usually?
Yes.
Which kind of
Well,
church?
would the boarding house have like a church service?
No.
Would they have like
They might have
group
like a
that
church.
goes?
Yeah, they would probably have a group that goes to
Yeah,
church
yeah,
on
yeah. Then
Sunday.
I'd go with them.
And it'd probably be one of the local Methodist churches, we'll say. So you go with them. Were you raised Methodist or were you raised something else?
Yes.
You were raised Methodist too. So yeah, it's very handy. So from your teaching, this is awful stuff. Just
Yeah.
flipping through the first few pages.
Yeah.
Is-
I'm gonna kind of like do this and like drop it.
Okay, she drops the book. Probably in the ashes of the fireplace. right?
Yeah.
Just boom, boom.
It's good, you're right.
She's going kind of pale.
Yeah. Doesn't look like a very wholesome book.
Oh shit.